Cursed radio secrets revealed. There's an old radio in my attic that I've never paid much attention to. It sat there, dusty and forgotten, until one night, curiosity got the better of me. I twisted its dial, only to find it was stuck on a single station. The air was still as the clock struck 3 a.m., and suddenly, the radio crackled to life, broadcasting screams and pleas for help. The voice was mine, or at least it sounded like me, begging for release from some unseen terror. My blood ran cold as I listened, my disbelief giving way to a creeping dread that wrapped itself around me like a suffocating fog. I spent the next few nights trying to ignore the radio, but its calls became a siren song, luring me back to the attic. Each session brought a new revelation, a new horror that seemed to predict events in my own life. A plea that mirrored my own fears, a scream that echoed my unspoken anxieties. The voice revealed secrets I had never shared, intimate details that no one else could possibly know. I began to question my sanity, wondering if I was somehow speaking in my sleep, my subconscious mind haunting the airwaves. Desperate for answers, I scoured the internet and old library archives, searching for any mention of a cursed radio frequency. What I found instead was an article about a missing person, someone who disappeared without a trace decades ago. The chilling part? They shared my name and looked eerily similar to me in the grainy black and white photo attached to the story. It was as if I was looking at a ghostly version of myself, trapped forever in a static-laden limbo, calling out for help that would never come. That night, as the clock ticked closer to 3 a.m., I sat in front of the radio, trembling with anticipation and fear. The voice began its familiar lament, but this time it was different. It was no longer a plea for help, it was a warning. "Don't let it take you," it whispered, a frantic urgency in its tone. I realized then that the radio was not just a conduit for my fears, but a portal to a fate I had narrowly escaped. As the voice faded into static, I made a vow to never touch the dial again. Leaving the radio to gather dust in the attic, a silent sentinel over secrets best left undisturbed.